Why did I agree to do this? Why? Why do I do the things I do? Ladies and gentlemen, after a lot of anticipation, it's time to start achievement hunting Superman 64. This game is known as Superman, the new Superman Aventures. There's no D. There's no D in the title. But it's better known as Superman 64 by the internet. It is regarded as one of, if not the worst video game of all time. I am not exaggerating when I say that this game is so glitchy, so unfinished, so unoptimized, and so pain-inducing that there are very few, if any, complete walkthroughs for this video game anywhere on YouTube. It is that bad. And of course, I made it a fucking sub-goal to achievement hunt this game. Now, if you don't know what that means, because obviously the N64 didn't have achievements, Ben, what the fuck are you going on about? There is something known as retro achievements, where, basically, you have to set up an emulator, known as RetroArch. Disclaimer, I only stream games I legally own. I had to fucking buy a cartridge of Superman 64 before I started this. That's why it took so long. That's not a joke, by the way. I actually bought a fucking cartridge of Superman 64. Like, how much did it cost? You do not want to know. It was not a cheap investment. Hi, Donut. You've been fed already. It was not a cheap investment. You do not want to know. Listen, we are here to support the madness. This madness set me back over $200. Not actually. It was more like freaking $70 loose, because it was just the cartridge. But if that had been complete in box, I would not have been a happy camper. So, for a bit of backstory for this game. This game was originally released to coincide with the Superman 64, or not Superman 64, but just the animated Superman show that was running on Warner Brothers at the time. It was supposed to be a tie-in video game for that. And it was developed by a studio known as Titus Interactive. They no longer exist. However, they did go on. However, after they ceased operations, they went on to form a new company known as Interplay, who you might have actually heard of because they went on to create Fallout. So, yeah. Before they joined Bethesda and started creating the later Fallout games, the people who brought you the first Fallout game, Fallout 1, brought you this. Just remember that as we go forward. This was made by the same people who made fucking Fallout. But this game suffered from development hell. Because Warner Brothers did not own DC at the time of this happening. Or rather, they partially owned DC. They did not own the entire thing yet. The way it stood at this period of time when this game was in development was Warner Brothers owned the rights to the animated show, and they owned the rights to Superman's likeness for the sake of the show. But DC, which was still technically its own entity at that point in time, still owns the rights to the entire Superman IP. Because of that, Titus Interactive, this small studio, by the way, this very small French-based studio, which is the reason why it says Aventures in the title and not Adventures, is because a localization quirk, because it was a French studio. But this small French studio basically was being tugged around in both directions by DC Comics and Warner Brothers, both of which had says on the cycle of this game. And because of that, so much shit had to change during development that it wasn't even funny. They had to completely restart development on this game from the ground up 3 times. That's how bad negotiating with both companies were. There's a bunch of documentaries and stuff, and it's actually really interesting, the process that went into this game and how this game wound up becoming what it is. And I highly recommend, if you have an hour or two to go out your time, go ahead and go on YouTube and search up the backstory of the development of Superman 64, because it's actually a really interesting watch. It's really actually interesting to see how this game got to the state that it ended up being released in. And I always get fascinated, sort of, by stories like that. Now, let me explain to you some of the things that go on here. So, they have a fucking biography just built into the game. We have here's our cast of characters. We have Superman, Clark Kent, who we never actually see in game, Lois Lane, Jimmy Olsen, the usual. We have Black Shadows. We have Lex Luthor. And that's it. That's your cast. There's actually a little bit more than that, but, it's the extent of it. There are some characters that got cut, including probably my favorite character, Bizarro. But the thing that I need to show everyone before we Donut! Before my cat sabotages the stream again. No, the thing I need to show everyone before I continue any further is oh no, it's all the achievements, Lion Boy. It's going all the way. 100%. So, before I go any further with this, I need to show you, because despite being cut, parts of Bizarro were still present in an unreleased beta build of the game that got leaked. And in that beta build, Bizarro's model was in there, but more importantly, a dialogue file was there. And this audio file is gold. I need to show you what this sounded like before I go any further. Oh no, it's hilarious. Just trying to find it here. Hang on. I think the hardest achievement is going to be... Yes!
Playing the fucking game.
Yeah?
Like, it's like if Star Fox had tank controls on rails and required another stick to work, but you only have one stick. So while he's looking for that, let's vamp for a second. I recently, speaking of documentaries, I recently saw a documentary called Class Action Park. So I want you all to imagine that you're that you have a bunch of teenagers. Imagining the teenagers, right? Now, fill them up with beer.
There's no time to waste.
And they drunk the beer. Got it? Cool. Now put them in charge of a fucking theme park in New Jersey in the 80s. And there are thousands of them. And just let those children be in charge of other children. And the theme park is cut in half by a major fucking highway.
And trying to...
While Superman 64 is normally brought up
there
as
you
the
go.
worst
That's Action
superhero,
Park.
as you can see,
Like,
it takes a while to kill them, and you take a lot of hits in the process.
one of the rides at
But,
Action Park
You know,
is literally
comic book
like
games have-
a cartoon
While
loop-de-loop for a water slide, which they tested originally, and with like
Superman.
crash test dummies, and those crash test
Well, the
dummies
play
came
thing-
out in
Kill
fucking
this guy.
pieces.
Or actually, it's what just happened.
so if I pull
And even after
It's
they got
fairly-
it to the point where the dummies
The
didn't
sound
come out
file
in
you are
pieces,
about to hear, absolutely.
the like founder of Action Park was like, "Hey, I'll give $100 to whoever wants to fucking ride down the slide." And they're like, "Ah, yeah, sure." They go to
Yeah.
clean out the fucking slide after all the testing is done, and they find fucking teeth in the top of the slide.
Found it, by the way.
Cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Beta Bizarro.
The sound file you are about to hear, absolutely amazing.
Hello, me superhero. Me rescue animals.
Fucking beautiful. Yep. Hello, me superhero. It's so fucking stupid.
It's so fucking bizarro.
It's absolutely bizarre. I'm so sad he got cut, dude. Alright. I should probably put on, CoCom feed for this shit. There we go.
What's even sadder is what happened between Bizarro and the Trickster in the Injustice timeline.
Yep. So, the other thing about this game, the fucking plot went all over the place. Originally, Superman was supposed to be fighting real people, but Warner Brothers didn't want that. And so then it turned into, oh, well, he's fighting robots, but then he was still in the real world. But then
Then there's
apparently
no
that
time
wasn't
to
enough,
waste.
so then they had to put him in a fucking digital simulation. It's just an entire fucking mess. Like, I could spend probably an entire stream going over the backstory and the development behind this game, and I probably will do that when I'm finished, because I think that'd be a very interesting stream. But that's not what we're here to do today. So we're gonna start a new game.
In short time, your fate will be sealed, Superman.
You will never find your friends in this virtual world.
Then there's no time to.
So, and then that's it. That's the whole thing.
Yep.
That's it. And now video game. So, here are your options. You have sound, you have music, you have your display cinema. Now you have your normal 80%, 60%, 40%, and 20%.
In case you wanted to feel like you're playing fucking Superman on a Game Boy.
Yeah. Unfortunately for us, one of the achievements is I need to beat stage 1 at 20% display. The whole stage. So we're stuck with this for a while. Also, in case you wanted a refresher, they put a story recap in the conveniently in the pause screen that you can access at any point. Lex Luthor trapped Lois, Jimmy, and Professor Hamilton in a virtual world. Superman has no choice but to enter this world to rescue his friends. Take off, land with Z, accelerate with B, brake with R, grab with B, throw, punch with A, read the last text with L, resume texts with B. Use freezing breath with up on your C, heat vision with left, X-ray vision with right, activate events with B, press down C button to guard. What the game doesn't tell you is that you do not have access to Superman's powers all the time. You actually have to pick them up with power-ups, and they are a set limit. I unfortunately know way more about this game than any one man should. Source? I have access to the source code of this game, motherfuckers. I data mined this shit.
Yeah, of course you did.
That's not a joke, by the way. Well, there's literally a skip that was found because I data mined it in the last second to last level. I'll have to. It's like second to last or last level. There's literally a skip that was found because I data mined the properties of a fucking lamp. This is not a joke. I will have to show it once we get there.
So, I'm sorry to fucking take away from the suffering that is Superman, because you're probably gonna need a distraction anyway. But I cannot over fucking state how terrible Action Park is. Or was. It's around now, but it's way, way better because regulations got it way better.
There should be... there we go.
One of the rides was a fucking, was like a water rapid slide that used live fucking fans in the water. The fans were not grounded. So they're just live electrical wiring just right under you at all times. Don't get out of your fucking boat on that.
So, something I forgot to do is I have to change it to Superman mode, which is the hard mode. And we have to beat the game on hard mode, because that's one of the achievements.
Okay.
It's also weird in how the game is in that, there are 14 stages in total in this game. However, depending on your difficulty setting, the game will actually end after reaching before the 14th level. I believe it's stage 3 if you're on easy is when it ends. It ends on stage 7 if you're on normal, and then it ends on stage 14 if you're on hard. And there's multiple endings to the game, but to get the true ending, you have to beat the game on hard mode, which is stage 14.
In short time, your fate will be sealed, Superman.
Yes, even the FMV now is in really tiny text. Look, they couldn't even display the text; it would have been too small. But they displayed that text. So now here we go. We're off. So the dreaded rings that everybody knows, loves, and hates. Here's how these work. Superman has to fly through all the rings in a segment and then hit the red goal ring at the end of a segment. The green ring is the ring he needs to fly through. The yellow rings are grace rings. So if you accidentally miss a ring, you can go through a yellow ring and just continue. If you run out of yellow rings, though, and you hit a gray ring, Lex wins. Lex wins a lot in this game. Oh, and of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't go over some of the many glitches that are present in this game. We're probably gonna, I'm actually gonna avoid it intentionally executing any glitches for a while. and I'm just gonna try to play the game normally. And I'm gonna guarantee you that some of the glitches are just gonna happen on their own, because the game's that buggy. The gunshots signify you're close to the end. I have to lift the 2 cars before they crash into innocent people. And Lex wins. Yeah. So the other thing they don't mention, Superman sort of controls like a car, almost. That's not an exaggeration. You actually, like, you have to take your hand off the acceleration before you, like, make sharp turns. Like, it genuinely feels like you're playing a racing sim. Also, Superman is slow as fuck on the ground, so you're gonna see me flying most of the time because it's just genuinely faster.
I don't know why you're explaining it. I already said it's like if Star Fox 64 was on rails with tank controls, and they just chopped off one of your analog sticks.
I hate that it has tank controls. All right, we gotta restart this because I'm pretty sure one of the achievements is I have to. You know what? Let's just take a look at all the achievements for stage 1 in particular. Let's see. Finish all level 1 with 20% display. Let's see. Finish the first ride on normal or higher. That should be it. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's cheat codes in this game. We'll go through those later. Ignore this one for now. There's a reason. There's a reason why this one's here. And it's actually a glitch that we have to do for the achievement. So I'll explain that one. But again, the thing about the glitches is I'm just going to play the game normally. And when a glitch happens, because they're going to happen even if I play the game organically, I'm just going to call it out. I might intentionally show some glitches off later. I'm definitely going to show off a skip that can be found in the last level of the game.
He's so proud of the skip that he found.
No, I found the lamp. Someone else found the skip. I just found the lamp that causes the skip. Don't give me too much credit. I didn't find the skip. I just found the piece of furniture responsible for the skip.
Wait, about the skip that Hylian totally found all by himself.
Yep, totally all by myself. Yep, 100% real. Lex wins. That was the name of the lamp company.
There's no time to waste.
You can find all the documentation at lamphub.com.
Yeah. I'm really on Action Park today.
Yeah. In case it wasn't obvious, the whole documentation shit is a fucking bit. It's a fucking joke. I didn't document this shit. You think I'm that crazy? You think I'm crazy enough to where I would spend my free time documenting Superman 64? No.
There was another fucking ride at Action Park that literally, that you could jump off of, and it would, like, shoot you into a very, very shallow pool, basically.
Yep.
And one kid eventually found out that if you jump off it at a jump onto the, like, slide, like, from the back at a certain angle, you can just send yourself flying. And there's, like, nothing to fucking save you. There's just grass after the very shallow pool. So you just eat shit.
Man, some people just really need to touch grass. Yeah, you see how difficult
Then
this is
there's no
already?
time to
At
waste.
fucking 20% display. Now, the good news is, this is the only achievement that requires me to be in 20% display. So as soon as we're done with this stage, it goes back to normal screen size.
See what else was there. Oh yeah, there was a Tarzan swing that dropped you into a very cold freshwater pool.
After the
It
car
was so
part,
cold, in fact, that it would literally send you into shock. And, like, someone died of a fucking heart attack there.
after the car part, how much of the level is left? If memory serves, I believe stage 1 has 3 sections. But these are going to get longer and longer. And these rings are going to become more and more erratic. Eventually, like, to give you a preview as to what's to come, there's later stages, where these rings literally just start phasing through the floor because they have no collision. And then you just have to wait for them to come back up, and in some cases, they don't come back up, and you just lose them forever. Also, there is one ride stage, I forget which one it is particularly, I think it's like one of the later ones, one of the last ones, but there's one stage where it's literally just the last goal ring is behind you, and like the goal ring to end the stage is behind you, and you literally have to make a giant fucking loop to go and get it. I think at one point they
there's no
got
time to
so
waste.
hard pressed for time that like one of the stages literally just a fucking straight line of rings. Donut, what are you doing, buddy? Also, confession time. I actually don't mind this game a whole lot. It's one of those games where it's like, I don't hate it. And I do enjoy it, but I enjoy it for the wrong fucking reasons. Let me make that clear. Like, I play this game just to have fun and fucking break it to hell and back. I just enjoy making this game glitch the fuck out. I do not think it's an actual good game. I think it's just one of those so bad it's good games. I think it's like The Room of video games.
Yeah, no, it's the same reason people are like flocking to go see Morbius right now. Like, as the tomato meter goes down, the interest in seeing the cringe goes up.
Yeah, exactly. Bro, fuck it, the audience score went from like 20 to 77. Probably just because of all the people who are like, oh, it's so bad, it's a good film. Oh my god, that is not enough time. They
Not when
give
you make a big fucking U-turn.
they give you 6 fucking seconds. Which, you know what? I want to test something. If I just do new game.
In short time, your fate will be sealed, Superman.
If I do new game and I just do it from the beginning again, is the timer going to be longer? Because I remember the timer was longer the first time. Or we're just here now. That's not supposed to happen.
Glitch number 1.
That is
right
actually glitch
now.
number
In
1.
short time,
It
your
doesn't
fate
normally
will be sealed,
save
Superman.
your... I mean, there's sort of checkpoints, but like the checkpoint's supposed to be after you beat the game. Or beat the section. Hey. No, what are you doing? It literally went away from me. Superman. You were right there. That's glitch number 2.
In short
See what I
time,
said about,
your
like,
fate
not even
will be
trying?
sealed, Superman.
This looks like a job for Superman.
There you go. Hey, Superman? There you go.
Hey, good job there, Soups.
Superman did not want to get off the ground for a moment there.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Every time I hear, like, Flash call Superman Soups, I like, desperately want them to cut back, and it's just 2 cans of Campbell's.
Eh. Chicken noodle, motherfucker!
Or, like, a Panera soup.
And now I just want a gag where it's just like a fucking can of Campbell's chicken noodle soup, but it's just like Superman's fucking like toupee, and it just fucking starts shooting lasers from its eyes. Like the mascot. The fucking, like, the Mr. Campbell or whatever his name is actually on the can just starts shooting lasers.
You're thinking of Chef Boyardee, dude.
Yeah. I am thinking of Chef Boyardee, actually. I always get those two mixed up for some reason. Even though there's, like, they don't actually have, like, a dude on Campbell's, but for some reason I always think they do. This game was revolutionary for its time. That's a fucking stretch and you know it.
That is a fucking Herculean stretch. That is a Mr. Plastic stretch.
No, you know what? It was revolutionary, but for all the wrong reasons. You gotta make it, like, remember, like, what's even worse about it. Put the car at the end of this road. Lex wins.
Next one's Bog.
Yeah. I mean, you have to remember what made this even probably even worse was that, remember, this game came out in 1999. So, this was before, like, internet was a normal commodity. This is before fucking game facts or anything like that. Yeah, there we go. The fucking... Yeah, there goes the checkpoint. Because... Remember I said that this game was well designed? Oh wait, that was a lie. I never said that. Lex wins.
Then there's no time to waste.
The Virgin N64 Superman versus the Chad Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
That's literally the plot of this game.
Yep.
It's over, Superman. I have already drawn you as the Soy Jack, and my son is Chad.
Get over here, Clark Kent, or should I say, Wojak. Says as an achievement, finish first ride stage without missing a ring. No. No. No, there... Oh, yeah, nope, there is. Well, shit.
Then there's no time to waste.
It's over, Superman, even though you've literally lifted the universe.
Yep.
in one fucking in a comic.
Daily reminder that Lex originally started out as just a generic bandit who stole cakes from bakeries. That's not a joke. He was not always like a billionaire criminal mastermind. He was a really in the first ever like comic he appeared in. He was literally just a fucking cake thief.
That has the same energy of Wesker going from like some bumbling dipshit to like
Yeah.
a gigabrain Chad who like had the entire fucking thing mathed down his head from the start.
Exactly. The best part is like they fucking make fun of that and reference that all the time. Like the animated show for Superman made references to the fact that Luthor was originally a cake bandit all the time.
Speaking of obscured DC shit, did you know that there is a superhero in DC named Fruit Boy, whose entire superpower is that he can make fruits right?
I mean, what about freaking Composite Superman, who was literally just a fucking fusion of Superman and Batman, and the entire source of his power was that he got left alone overnight in a wax museum consisted of DC Who superheroes.
What about the Assassin book?
I'll do you one better. What about Bat Cow? I love Bat Cow. It's so stupid.
My personal favorite is Man Bat.
For those who don't know what Bat Cow is, it's literally just an ordinary cow that Batman and Robin saved from a slaughterhouse, and they adopted it and they named it Bat Cow. That's it. The cow has no special powers whatsoever. It's literally just a normal cow.
Oh, it also funded the Justice League Tower.
Yep.
You know that Superman, like, I'm not even fucking joking, lifted the heavens.
Yeah. I mean, are we just gonna like gloss over the fact that there was that one time Superboy Prime punched a hole through time?
Yeah. Like, your reminder that Superman fucking solos whatever verse you put him in.
Yep. This is not a joke. Literally an episode where Superboy fucking punched a hole through the space-time continuum and rebooted the entire timeline. And I missed a ring.
Then there's no time to waste.
How much do you need the joystick? A lot. This was an N64 game. They milked the analog stick for everything. Why do you think there were so few 2D platformers on that console? Oh, I almost forgot the best part about this, by the way. So, one of the things about this is if you leave this, if you just leave this on the freaking the title screen long enough. Hang on, I need to just like restart this real quick. If I leave this alone on the title screen long enough, eventually like a little demo that's supposed to highlight the game plays. What if I told you there's a glitch in the fucking demo?
After this one.
Yeah, no, if you just leave it here enough, eventually, like, it plays a little demo sequence. And the demo sequence is of stage 1. It's supposed to be, and it shows him, like, flying around through that first segment we've been conquering, right? But, like, you'll see. You'll see.
to kill time. Did you know that Jack Kirby actually wrote a few comics for DC? And he wrote Stan Lee as a swindling fucking bitch lord.
It show where you're looking for the video? Yeah, but like it didn't actually show the whole thing. It's the glitch, him flying into the wall and getting stuck. Yeah, literally, that's supposed to be someone who's good at the game, and they literally get stuck in the, stuck in an obstacle. In the fucking demo reel. And they left that in. Alright, if it showed, then I'm not gonna wait for it again. You can go back for it.
In short time, your fate will be sealed, Superman.
Then there's no time to waste. Then there's no time to waste.
How in the hell? You can't... How do you beat it without using the fucking control stick? That doesn't fucking make sense. Unless, like, someone literally coded it. I know it's in the achievement list, Lion Boy. Shut up! I'm still pissed at you from earlier this week.
The fact that you were like, hey, someone teach me how to use the spreadsheet when there's literal instructions in the spreadsheet.
Oh, it's not even that. Why am I pissed at you? Why did you really give my team any justice in the recap? If you had watched the entire fucking VOD, you'd know why! You wanna know why? It's because your formatting for the request sheet for the F8 script action was awful. You gave me a
aneurysm inducing.
No, it wasn't the fucking mine. It was ugh. Don't even. I'm not having this discussion with you, Lion Boy. All right? Not having this discussion. I'm pissed at you because you formatted it completely fucking wrong. I don't care the mons you drafted or added. I care about the fact you fucked up the entire goddamn formatting, and you fucked it up so badly that I had a fucking brain aneurysm just trying to dissect it. I was so close to just denying your request outright because the formatting was that bad. Okay, how do you even do this without using the analog stick? That's not possible.
Yeah, 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 like fucking. What is he playing?
He's playing Ghost Runner.
Yeah, I'm going
A
like
vastly
this on the
superior
other
game.
screen. Yeah, wee! This is like Mirror's Edge on crack. I love it. Wee!
How are you supposed to do that? You know what? I'm in the Retro Achievements Discord server. Let me just search in there.
Fuck it. Tomorrow, I'm playing Cluster Truck. I don't have a job tomorrow. We're off for Good Friday.
I don't have Good Friday off.
Yeah, you're not Christian. Praise Methodist bitches! Let's go! Yeah, finger banging in the back of communion. Fuck yeah!
How do I do this? Actually, how do you do that? Panin visits GDQ. How do you... There's no alternate control method. How? There's no way to do that. Yeah, I get 7 people have done it, Lion Boy. You want to give me actually something helpful? Like an auto thing, maybe? No, it's not. Yeah, this is the camera. That's controlling the camera. How the fuck? I guess you have to just rebind. If that's what it is, I'm not gonna be happy with that, because that's like, I shouldn't have to rebind controls in a certain way. And from the Discord, nothing. Oh, don't worry, because that didn't even fucking work.
Then there's no time to waste.
Nope, that's still the freaking camera. No, and... How? How is that even a thing you do? That's not that's not possible. How do you even do that?
How you do that?
There's actually no fucking way to do that. There's no... There's no way to do that. There's no... I'm just gonna fucking ask in the Discord.
This is a really interesting achievement hunt.
Oh. God damn it. Alright, so, figured out how to do it.
Is it stop playing the game?
I wish. So, there's actually...
Then there's no time.
So, there's actually cheat codes in this game. First things first. We're gonna do some things. First things first, I need to reset that. What? Come on. Oh, come on. Why did not even
there's
the
no
cheat
time.
codes in this game work? Pause the game, then tap Z, then L. What's the cheat code do? So there's a whole bunch of them. There's get ice breath, get super speed, heat vision. All that. All right. Let's see. Those things first. I'm going to change my controls here.
Then there's no time to...
Okay, seriously? Come on. Let me just restart the fucking game. Maybe that'll fix it. Probably won't. Hey, guess what? They couldn't even get a fucking back button working in this game.
In short time, your fate will be sealed, Superman.
Then there's no time to waste.
There's no... Convinced these cheat codes aren't accurate. Tap Z, then L. Z, L. Nothing happens.
This looks like a job for Superman.
In short time, your fate will be sealed, Superman.
Hey, Superman, I took your fucking family.
Protagonist.
Protagonist, yo bitch.
Then there's no time to waste.
Alright, so what I need to do, first off, apparently none of my fucking controls are right.
This looks like a job for Superman.
All right, so first I have to input that.
In short time, your fate will be
That
sealed,
activates cheat mode.
Superman.
So now,
Man, I stole your fucking family again.
yeah, he does that a lot, Lex. Good for you. It's like the 5th time this week.
Then there's no time to waste.
Man, I'm leaving. I'm taking the kids.
All right, did that
You are like hyper fixated on this fucking thing, huh?
because I figured it out.
Doesn't look like it. No, this has been your last 20 minutes.
This looks like a job for Superman. Then there's no time to... This looks like... Then there's no... This looks like... Then there's no... This look... Then there's no time... Then there's... Then there's no... This looks... Then there's no... This looks like...
We did it. We beat the game without using the joystick, guys.
Oh. It took you 20 minutes and like 5 tutorials.
There's a whole bunch of other ones, but we'll deal with those later. I am pretty sure all of my bumpers are fucked. We will have to deal with that in a second. We will do all the other cheat codes in like later once I've actually done them. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna go a step further. I'm gonna say I'm gonna actually wipe that one. So I'm gonna say I didn't do that one yet. Nah, never mind. We're gonna have to do it anyway. I think it's funny if I just start with that one. All right. Superman mode. Main menu. New game. One player.
In short time, your fate will be sealed, Superman.
Man, it's me, Lois Lane. I want a divorce. I'm taking the kids. Goodbye.
Then there's no.
I'm in the 20 minutes of my time and I'll get back. Finally done.
Okay, yeah, my left trigger is Z for some reason, and I don't want that. That needs to be left trigger. That needs to be Z. Okay, damn it. There we go. Okay.
Then there's no time to waste.
That one's
Then
borked.
there's no time to waste.
There's no time to waste. There's plenty of time to waste, Superman. Go get a coffee or some shit.
Yeah, there's plenty of time to waste. Specifically my time. To go through those lifesavers.
Yep.
Get all your lifesavers out
You know,
of the
Superman, you suck. I bet Moon Knight could get this done real quick.
You know, Dracula was a money.
You know who wouldn't have had to fly through rings? Ant-Man.
You know, you had to fly through rings and been better at it. Bumblebee.
Bumblebee would have been better.
You know what would be much cooler? Flying through rings is fucking Spider-Man.
Someone needs to mod the Superman 64 rings into Spider-Man PS4.
They are. I'm pretty sure they're called timer challenges.
Yeah, I know, but I literally want someone to just port Superman 64 stage 1-1.
Oh, like complete fucking collision box and everything.
Everything. Glitches and all.
Ain't got in the car. Suck my balls. Oh, you were in the floor.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, that happens.
Then there's no time to waste.
Remember what I said about these glitches just happening on their own?
Quack.
Whack.
I said, I decided I wasn't suffering too. So I decided to waste 20 minutes of my time to look up how to use cheat codes to Superman 64. I'm not suffering.
Blame Lion Boy.
Lex wins.
Then there's no time
Blame
to
Lion
waste.
Boy.
It out so you had to fucking spend all that time in dead fucking air on stream.
Blame Lion Boy, dude. If you hadn't called attention to it, I wouldn't have done it.
Sorry, there's not a reward to end suffering.
No, there's not.
It's wrong. Come out to Texas and literally just fucking kill me.
Oh, wait, no, you're right. I need to make a fucking reward to end suffering. Hang on.
Make it a community challenge for points this time.
Yeah. And you know what? This one we gotta increase. Actually, this one's sort of a big deal.
Is this number 1 or number 2 stream for this?
This is the first stream.
Okay.
I would say,
Remember what we agreed on. Each stream you get to lower it incrementally.
yeah. I think, for the sake of if we're gonna make it a community challenge, I want to make this one a little bit bigger than normal. I say we go 100K.
Oh. I don't think that's ever getting met.
What was it we did for Sonic? It was like, what, 15,000?
Something like that, yeah.
Let's do 50,000 total then.
All right. So if y'all want to see Hylian actually switch to a good game, contribute to that goal.
Free Hylian from Superman 64 description. Screw you, Lion Boy.
And remember, if you do, I'll release the last part of the Kirby playthrough. Because then I have to suffer instead. Fucking hate that game. not fun to me.
And start.
By the way, Hylian, we might need to make new characters in Wonderlands.
Oh.
So they changed the starting points for the backstories.
Oh, it's right the fuck now.
Huh? I'll give all I have right now. But they changed the points that you get for backstories. But apparently that change might only go into effect with new characters.
Then there's no time to waste.
What?
I don't know, because I was asking about it because of one of the things they did was if you're a failed monk, you now get more wisdom and intelligence for your class, for your backstory. And I was like, so I was already a failed monk, but I maxed out my wisdom and intelligence throughout the game. What happens there? Do I need to respec to really be seeing the benefit of this change? And someone immediately said it only goes into effect for new characters, and I was like, what?
That's so stupid.
So I'm gonna go respec my skill points and see if, I actually start with higher, wisdom and intelligence than I normally would. Because if not, then I'm gonna have to make a new character.
I mean, we didn't go very far anyway, so.
Yeah. And we can do that each on our own time, just get back to...
I mean, it took us an hour, and that was with Clay's troubleshooting problems. So, like, without that...
Yeah, but we can just do it on our own time. That way we're not having to have people sit through character creation again and, getting back to the edge of Brighthoof.
Yeah.
Because we haven't even made it into Brighthoof yet, Eileen. We're at the edge of Brighthoof.
Yep.
That's a separate map. We literally didn't even go to Sanctuary.
So, are you excited for 10 years from now when fucking KH4 actually comes out?
I'm absolutely stoked about KH4.
I'm still waiting for the games to come out on Steam.
Especially considering,
You're not buying it on Steam. Why do you care?
Steam Deck.
It's literally never coming to Steam.
It will come out in the year 2055, which nobody gives a shit anymore.
No, you will never get it on Steam.
You know what? That's what the dinosaurs said about a meteor wiping themselves out and then having to evolve into hyper-intelligent bird people. And now look at them.
They're still not bird people.
But they're making progress.
They're just fucking dead.
No, they're birds. They became birds.
Yeah, and I just killed a bird.
Literally, the T-Rex evolved into a chicken. I don't know how that happened, but it did.
Yeah, and I had fried chicken for dinner, so guess what?
Well, you just ate a T-Rex then. Congratulations.
No one tell Finn that.
Technically, no. You'd have to eat like a cassowary or even a T-Rex.
Yeah. Well, it's like a chicken is distantly related. It's like a weird evolutionary offshoot of a T-Rex is a chicken.
I'm sorry, that's a $50 card that has been sitting in my desk. Spook, someone at the card shop wants to buy all my Vanguard SPs that have been sitting in my desk. Since I no longer play Vanguard, they were like...
Now, the important thing to note here, Chaz, that since that's a community challenge, you guys can contribute to that every day, even when I'm not streaming Superman 64. And I'm not going to follow you for it. Because, do you really want Lion Boy to win?
Yes.
You just want chaos.
Yes.
Lex wins.
Then there's no time to waste.
And we start back here.
That one's $20. All right, I'm already at $120, and I've looked at 3 cards. Man, who knew that cards sitting in a desk could be worth so much? 170. Already. $180. That one wasn't worth a whole lot.
This is strangely entertaining. You know what I need? I need a lull emote. I need an Omega lull emote.
That one ain't worth shit. And then I get the Witch of Big Pots. Also worth 20. Woohoo. Now where's fat ass space chick?
That'd be like anyone.
Oh no. There's literally a card in Vanguard that is the SP is literally just this chick in spandex showing her ass.
Oh, is that like the alt art one you used to show me all the time?
That's Booty Girl.
Yeah, that's the one who's like normal artwork is worth more than the alt art because the normal one has her ass showing, right?
No, that's where the normal is like $4 and the alt art's sitting at 60. Because the alt art shows her ass more. Card games are weird. But you play Magic, you know that.
Correct.
Then there's no time to waste.
Have a good rest of the suffer.
I'm probably going to end after I finish this level.
I think you mean if.
If, yes.
So,
Just remember, until you get freed from your suffering, I don't need to go back to Kirby, so feel free to take forever.
I might take you up on that. I never said I was going to finish it all in one stream.
Good.
yeah, you have 14 stages to go through and you haven't even finished the first one. In like almost 2 hours.
And this is achievement hunting. He has to actually get the achievements.
I know, that's why I'm having to play on fucking 20% display.
What?
Ugh, I missed a ring.
Then there's no time to waste.
No, we're good. The hero points are working.
Okay.
Because of, for example, the village idiot now got a -3 to their wisdom.
Then there's no time to waste.
Just because village idiot was the most busted one to pick before. So that kind of balanced it out. Which I think is fair. Right?
Yeah.
Raised by the Elves got a buff. Failed Monk got a buff. And the Rogue Alchemist got a buff.
What
So
was
the
raised
only
by
one-
elves?
Raised by Elves, your dex change is no longer +2, it's +4. You can also get a +2 to your attunement now.
Ooh.
Yeah. Rogue Alchemist also got a +2 to their attunement.
What does
And
attunement
failed-
do again?
That's your skill cooldown. So it's really good.
Neat.
But and then failed monk, our wisdom bonus got changed from +4 to +6, and intelligence bonus got changed from +2 to +3. That might not seem like a lot, but the fact is that innately right now I'm sitting at 18 wisdom without putting any points into wisdom is already ridiculous. Because that's plus 16% spell damage with 0 points into it. Like, I think that's kind of good.
Oh my fucking god. The fucking controls
Then there's no
in
time
this
to
game.
waste.
And I missed a ring already. Great!
Then there's no time to waste.
This is what you guys wanted. You guys gifted subs for this shit.
Do you wish you were just playing Master Duel instead?
Wish I was playing literally anything else. Don't get me wrong. I love this game, but for all the wrong reasons. I just love it because I like breaking everything. That's not what I'm doing with this.
Also, I have good news, everybody. Cosmetics are no longer counted as purples.
That's bad news for Clay, though.
Well, it's really helpful because of now, instead of, cosmetics are going to be harder to miss. And the Lost Loot Machine isn't going to be pulling cosmetics up anymore off the floor. Also, they doubled cosmetic sell price. All very good changes. Note, done by a hotfix.
I hate hotfixes, dude.
Well, they've actually explained why they're doing hotfixes.
Yeah, I know. They explained it in BL3 too, and I hated their explanation. Because it was a dumb explanation.
The fact is that it takes longer to get a certification to actually be able to push as a permanent change to like console and whatnot. And this is just supposed to be fixing things that are causing a disruption to current gameplay while they work on an actual patch is fine by me.
Then make it a hotfix for console. There is no certification process for PC. They easily could have just made it a permanent patch for PC every time.
Except for they push everything to the servers at the same time. If they were going to go through that, they might as well just...
Okay, fair. I was under the impression they had different servers for each platform.
No, because of everything's just on the Shift network now.
That's true.
Hence why there's true crossplay. Because you gotta remember, there's true crossplay in this one. Of anyone can play with anyone. You missed a ring.
I went back and got it.
I'm watching on the window stream delay just because I have I have my game open on the window where Discord's normally open right now, so I'm just like, I don't care.
See, the thing about Superman is that Superman kind of controls like a car. You gotta like actually take your hand off of the like acceleration button before you start making turns. Otherwise, you're going to overextend.
Dude, I hit the final boss like a truck now.
Okay. Pick up the police car.
Then there's
I
no time to
literally
waste.
tried to do that.
But, that, and you gotta remember, we're getting our first DLC pass thing in like a week, which is going to be a true patch. So
Yeah.
which I know it doesn't really matter, but to me it kind of sucks
Goddamn it, I
that
missed a green. Okay. You know what? Been here for 2 hours. We're done for the day. We're coming back to this next Thursday.
maybe.
Maybe. Could be Wonderlands. That could be Thursday, Tuesday. Who the fuck knows? What else might even be Saturday? I don't give a fuck right now. I'll see
There
you.
will be Wonderlands.
I will see you guys when I'm next live. Please free me from this hell.
Then there's no time to waste.
Oh yeah, before I go, here's the demo footage I was talking to you guys about. So, you know, he's flying through the game, trying to just, you know, show some stuff off. And, you know, obviously he misses some rings. He wants to, like, at this point he's like, oh, take a look at Metropolis. Look at all this green, right? Look at all this green. And then he just gets stuck in the wall. And they kept that in the demo reel. What? Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.
Then there's no time to
Goodbye!
waste.